you know, work is work. Gotta get your job done. Today is a very interesting story. You know, I was surprised, kind of, that I haven't heard anything, that we hadn't heard anything about the Captain Marvel 2 movie. No director, no writer, no nothing. Now, maybe that's normal. I guess I'm not super familiar with kind of the production schedule of big budget films. But we saw at Comic-Con, Disney and Marvel releasing plenty of information about Phase 4 where Captain Marvel was suspiciously not there. Now, these rumors are also tough to swallow given the movie made $1 billion. This is really weird to me, but there's a couple interesting pieces of information that came from insiders, allegedly, that is being covered. A new rumor claims that Disney has lost confidence in Brie Larson and Captain Marvel, which has to do with the loss of Spider-Man to Sony. Now, why are those two things related? Well, I guess from what I understand, they had planned to use Spider-Man to try and humanize and make Brie Larson's character more likable. Shocking, people don't like her. It's claimed that Disney and Marvel Studios and even Kevin Feige were going to use Spider-Man and Tom Holland to help make Brie Larson and Captain Marvel more likable in the MCU. Now that Spider-Man is gone, Disney is worried about the future of Captain Marvel. Interestingly enough, as seen in Spider-Man Far From Home, Tom Holland is the first to have name-dropped Captain Marvel in the MCU. What's also interesting is that Brie Larson was supposed to be the face of the MCU going forward, and the new leader of the Avengers, and most powerful character in the MCU. However, Kevin Feige didn't announce Captain Marvel 2 as being part of Phase 4, which is heavily female-orientated, and Feige only hinted at the sequel being announced in the future. Yeah, you would think that, you know what, Captain Marvel came out 2 years ago now, you would think that they'd already be in production. If they haven't already started it, if they haven't already had a director and a writer, you would think they're probably, I don't know, 2 years away. People are going to wait till 2021 for their next boring Captain Marvel movie. It's interesting. You know, the idea that you would just abandon the character also does not make any sense to me given how much money was made. However, one theory that I have is probably similar to what you all have. When we originally covered Captain Marvel here on the channel, and many other people covered it as well, it was pretty obvious that the box office numbers were buoyed by the fact that it felt like required reading for understanding Endgame, to understanding the completion of the series. That's exactly why Marvel crammed it in right before Endgame. Everybody, they probably could have put just like some terrible B-style movie in there and had some sort of nugget about Thanos, and everybody would have went to see it. Also, her role in Endgame was minuscule, and other than having a fancy new haircut, she was basically completely forgettable in the movie, which, by the way, is good, but also one wonders if they were doing some sort of audience testing and people didn't like it. Maybe she had a bunch more lines and screen time, but people didn't like her. To be honest with you, the only screen time she got was, you know, just the I'm woman, hear me roar scene where all the females, which was like cringeworthy. Even my wife was like, what? And then getting punched by Thanos. You know, obviously also in the beginning, you know, happening across Tony Stark, but could have been anybody. Captain Marvel 2 currently has no writer, no director, no release date, or start of production announced or even hinted at. Should we point out that Marvel is apparently bringing back Robert Downey Jr. to their Phase 4 plans. Tony Stark is coming back for Black Widow prequel, and Robert Downey Jr. is also rumored for the Ironheart Disney Plus series. Obviously, if Brie Larson was the face of MCU going forward, Captain Marvel and Carol Danvers would be a big part of Phase 4. That's what I would think. You know, that's kind of the weird thing about this. She's nowhere now. That just because, you know, I should say, she might be in some of these Phase 4 movies. I don't know. I mean, they haven't said who's appearing in any of them other than, you know, some basic cast notes and generalities about the series. So maybe she'll be in some of those, but certainly not as feature film. Obviously, if Brie Larson was the new face of the MCU going forward, Captain Marvel and Carol Danvers would be a big part of Phase 4. Presently, they are not. Captain Marvel and Brie Larson in big trouble, so insiders have filled in Overlord DVD. channel, all is not well with Captain Marvel at Disney, and the studio has lost confidence in the character. Quote, Disney is having Brie Larson fatigue. That seems so bizarre. This feels untrue. As funny as it is to report, how could they be having Brie Larson fatigue? She was barely in Endgame, and she was in Captain Marvel, which made $1 billion. Disney's having Brie Larson fatigue. They have lost confidence in her in the direction they're going with Captain Marvel, the YouTuber claims, who stresses that this is considered a rumor at this time. Marvel had plans for Captain Marvel, but those plans were utterly derailed by the loss of Spider-Man to Sony. The YouTuber goes on to state that the Marvel went on to realize that Captain Marvel was a little stiff and a bit unlikable. Well, duh. So Marvel was counting on pairing her up with Spider-Man in order to humanize her and balance her out a bit. Why not put her on Guardians of the Galaxy then? That's a little more lighthearted, right? The YouTuber then goes on to say that the reason for Sony may not have wanted Spider-Man to continue in the MCU is because Kevin Feige's politically correct route he's taking in Phase 4, I find that hard to believe. Sony plays along with that, which is, among other things, sees Feige race bend and gender swap classic Marvel characters, which happened in the Captain Marvel movie to an extent. No way. Sony doesn't care about that. I don't know. It seems Sony doesn't care. The YouTuber claims that Spider-Man was going to be used as a second banana to Captain Marvel, meaning she would have belittled Spidey in order to prop herself up. Spidey would have been the butt of jokes and would have brought much needed humor to Carol Danvers, but also Captain Marvel would have humiliated Spider-Man in order to promote Disney's PC feminist agenda, which shows females as being better than males. I don't know. These are some pretty specific claims. I don't know that Sony is anti-PC. I've seen no direction of that. I mean, they're just as woke as anybody else. Regarding Sony, the YouTuber claims that, quote, unfortunately for Marvel, Sony has other plans for Spider-Man, plans that don't involve Spidey being second best, and oh, come on. Okay. No way. And being a wife's boyfriend to Brie Larson. The YouTuber goes on to question if Captain Marvel was a quote smash hit. That does he claim it was? Why would no sequel be announced at say Comic-Con or D3 Actual? That I agree with. That's very bizarre. And given how long it takes to cycle these things out, and how long, I don't know why you wouldn't have announced Captain Marvel 2 at D23 or at Comic-Con. And if it's in fact true that there's no writer and really no production plans, they're probably 3 or 4 years out. As noted by the YouTuber, Disney's releasing Black Widow prequel movie and Thor: Love and Thunder, which was awful by the way, starring Natalie Portman as female Thor before they even touched Captain Marvel again. Captain Marvel wasn't all she was cracked up to be, said the YouTuber. She made $1 billion. I don't know. Wow, these are some bold statements. Now, there may be, there's definitely some... Look, I don't know. I don't know who this person's source is. Maybe it's true. But it seems odd that a movie that made $1 billion... Now, maybe they really know that, hey, maybe some insane amount of, like, let's say, 60 or 70%. They're just making it up. Let's say Disney knew that more than half of the people that saw Captain Marvel didn't really like it, and also just were going to get caught up on the MCU before Endgame. Okay, so they take that number and they say, okay, well maybe Captain Marvel 2 is going to flop. Maybe they're looking at that. That's a scenario, I think, that could lead to all of this being true. I don't see Sony saying that they don't want Spider-Man to be a soy-infused man. I don't see Sony saying that kind of stuff. But who knows? Spider-Man, there are plenty of other ways to lighten up Captain Marvel, including putting her with the Guardians of the Galaxy, or some of the other lighthearted characters in the MCU. Again, it's noted Spider-Man being Captain Marvel's lapdog wouldn't be a good thing With it said, Disney is losing confidence in Captain Marvel, maybe slowly starting to realize that alienating your fan base isn't the best way to run a business. Admittedly, the YouTuber is kind of wonky. The YouTube video is kind of wonky as it puts parodic spin on things. But I actually brought this up, a similar argument in my article on Spider-Man going to Sony might be a good thing. An article that the LA Times also brought up as one of the reasons Sony decided to pull Spider-Man out of the MCU, because concerns surrounding how Spider-Man would fit in Marvel's Phase 4 plans, which definitely fits with the above rumor. Okay. We also see that Sony, unlike Marvel and Kevin Feige, look to be sticking with the classic versions of characters for their own Spider-Man universe, as Sony decides to resemble their actual comic book counterparts. While Disney and Feige race bend and gender swap classic beloved Marvel comic book characters, not for the sake of story, but for the sake of politically correct agenda. Well, I think that's true in the comic books, right? In the movies themselves, not really, at least not yet. Also, I mean, I suppose you could say the female Thor, but there is lore for that. There is canon for that. Also, regarding the mention of Disney not liking that fact that Marvel and Feige are alienating the fan base, exactly what happened with Disney Star Wars movies, particularly with Ryan Rockhead Johnson's Star Wars: The Last Jedi, as the Star Wars franchise is currently in disaster mode. Again, I'm not sure it's in disaster mode, but certainly they probably could have made somewhere between 25 and 30% more money if they didn't, try to alienate their fan base. This is an interesting topic to discuss because, there's all sorts of other stories out there about, Disney buying seats. Lots of people saying that theaters were sold out, but then when they went to go in that opening night, there's hardly anyone there. Hey, who knows? I mean, certainly buying tickets ahead of a film release to make the opening box office big is something that the film industry, of course, does. Maybe they had to go a larger extent for Captain Marvel. Maybe they've started to survey fans and realize that, wow, people just really stopped Captain Marvel because they want to know what's going on in Endgame, and now people are just not interested in the character anymore. Certainly some people just like, I'm sure there are plenty of fans of Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, Carol Danvers, especially in the, if you have a blue checkmark on Twitter, so they absolutely still have their kind of cheerleader group. But it is curious, and then there's other articles that pick this up, and we got this covered, which is kind of a crummy site too, but, they picked it up. There must be some credibility here. The fact that they haven't started anything is curious. We'll have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and I Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. I have some voice. It goes really quickly, so fingers crossed we can last 10 minutes, and I've just run out of water. Should fill it up again, but whatever. This is all I'm doing at the minute, drinking water, and sleeping. I'm waking up. You don't need to know. That's my life, though, right now. But what is more important than that, my bladder, is the August charts. The movers, the shakers, who cares about them? We're interested in the earners. Because we're going to delve into the top 10 console, PC and mobile earners of August. And this is the month I've been waiting for. Am I going to have egg on my face? Or am I going to be smirking like a smug piece of person? Because this is the month where we find out how many people came back. At least in terms of revenue to the World of Warcraft. We started to see last month some people filter back into the game in preparation for WoW Classic. Let's put no bones about it. They're not coming back for any other reason. People aren't suddenly getting the urge to turn back to WoW out of nowhere in the numbers that they are. So we started to see some people filter back in July. World of Warcraft 7th, he said. Yes. 7th on PC last month. So for it, the classic, to be successful, we have to see to to be honest with you, probably a substantial jump up. You know, if it was 6, yeah, we see some movement. 5th, so for Classic to be a massive success, we have to see a massive leap. It's as simple as that. So, egg, snurk. Which one's it going to be? Let's get on, but before we do, I don't pay much attention to this, you know, the mobile stuff, but I will give Pokemon Go's at the top some props, because, as you can see from this top splurge here, consumers spent 8.9 billion digitally worldwide in August across console, PC and mobile, up 2% from last year, but 62% of that was mobile. It actually breaks my heart. It breaks, then the future's mobile. No, it's just such a cheap, nasty, easy way to generate cash. Oh, it's so sad. We're seeing so many companies go down that route, but it generates cash. This is proof, and it's as simple as that. And
how often do you buy things on Amazon? Because did you know that 64% of households in America have an Amazon Prime membership? And with that many shoppers, can you actually guess how much a product like this makes every single month? Because I guarantee.
And Pokemon Go's generated last month, bear in mind how long it's been out for, $176 million. 2016 it came out, something like that, and here we are, 2019. Top spot, 176. They are just licenses to print money. Licenses. At least Pokemon Go's gets you outside. Well, not me, obviously. But, you know, people who are so inclined. So, let's jump into the ones which I'm more important, you know, interested in, which is the PC and the console. So, number 10 on the PC, Roblox, holding that 10th spot. Again, worries me a lot, because this is a kids game, targeted towards kids, the whole thing, they all are, generating so much money, don't like it. And on console, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash, that wasn't even in the top 10 last month. I've got my top 10 from last month here, so I can cross-reference. Hearthstone, number 9. Hearthstone, sneaking in there. Now, there have been, obviously, some additions to Hearthstone. From what I can gather, though, some information, which not performing how they wanted it to. They thought it would get a bigger boost with all the recent content that they put on, and they're actually not that happy with the way that it hasn't given significant boost. But look at this, number 9, Apex Legends. That's actually down from last month. It was number 8. So Apex Legends on the way down. And do you know what? On PC, I'll tell you now, just like last month, not even showing in the top 10 on PC. So we see another downturn for Apex Legends, although they printed plenty of money, of course, with their action events, which just were designed to rip people off and were absolutely disgusting. Number 8, Dota 2, staying where it was last week, and NBA 2K19 jumps down the spot, slips down the spot. I will say, the PlayerUnknown PUBG on the PC, not in top. It had its sale, it did really well, sold another 1 point whatever it was million units last month, but there's no sale this month, it's gone, it's out. So we're not going to see that. And NBA 2K, now then, there is a little bit of slurring about this down low. Can't show that, that shows something else. What I will say is slightly down on what they thought it would do, but it's doing ridiculous money. That's all I can say. Number 7, this is where WoW was last time. Nope. No, wow. World of Tanks in at number 7 slips down the spot from last month, and Super Mario Maker slips down the spot on console from last month. Number 6, Fortnite slipping down the spot on PC. Still, obviously, pretty low. And Madden, NFL 20. I've got 6, but it's not performing quite how they want it to. In actual fact, digital sales are down 6% compared with Madden from last year, and there have been a lot of complaints from what I've heard about Madden 20. I think I sort of addressed it last month. Number 5, Crossfire, down the spot. And then at 5 on console, holding FIFA 19, although it's clearly doing really well, FIFA not performing how EA wanted it to perform. Number 4, Fantasy Westward Journey Online 2. We all know what I'm talking about here. Still no World of Warcraft. That slips down the spot. Again, I've got to look into this game. And 4 on console. Just slips down one spot. But Fire Emblem Three Houses. Again, Switch exclusive. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. I think I'm going to buy it. But not right now, because I'm currently playing Link's Awakening when I'm in bed. On my Switch, and it's so charming, it's so nice, it's so good. It's just such a beautiful thing to play when you're just trying to relax in bed, and you've got nobody there beside you. Anyway, moving on. Number 3, World of Warcraft West comes in. Now, let's bring this up. Let's have a look. World of Warcraft WoW Classic drives a huge jump in subscribers. World of Warcraft subscription revenue grew an estimated 223%. Now, the guesstimates had WoW Classic bringing approximately 3 million players back to the World of Warcraft. God, you can see that being wound up, ready to get this off my chest. Haven't you? And this kind of matches those numbers if it's a 223% jump in August, obviously, compared to July. Despite this, now this is what the information is not quite here, but here we go. Despite this, total revenue was still lower than BFA expansion launch last August. But before people go, BFA had 6 months of pre-purchase that they could call upon. Because when they announced, BFA has sold 3.6 million units on day 1, those are the pre-purchases as well. Those are the pre-purchases coming into there, being released there. So they had 6 months to build up 3.6 million. WoW Classic had a month. The month of August. And it brought in approximately 3 million players, by the looks of it. If, the other figures are in correlation. So can I just say, I know this is going to sound a little bit salty now, don't care. The current president, the person who's running the show, or what I should say is the puppet master for Activision, J. Allen Brack, who turned and said, "You think you do, but you don't," turned away tens of millions of dollars. Tens of millions. And we know, let's just put the cards on the table here, people. We know why Blizzard went and released Classic because they wanted to get rid of gold sellers in WoW. How did they do it? They became the gold seller. They wanted to expunge private servers. How did they do it? Because they were taking so many subscribers away from the game, as Nostalria showed. So how are they going to do that? We'll do our own. Begrudgingly, they did their own. They hired in a lot of people, externals, from outside the company to come in just to work specifically on this project. 3-odd million people came back. 223% jump in subscription revenue. Just think of that. And this guy turned around and said, you think you do, but you don't. Oh my goodness, that's the person who's running Blizzard Entertainment. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Number 3, Grand Theft Auto 5 drops down a couple of spots. Obviously, that's been performing exceedingly well due to the literal casino. The literal casino which got placed in the game. Again, that's where we are with modern day gaming. Number 2, League of Legends holds at number 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 holds at number 2 on console. Number 1, Dungeon Fighter Online, still for PC, but console, Fortnite, making a leap right back up from 4th spot to number 1. As I said, don't worry too much about that slipping 1 spot. That slipped a spot because of WoW. These just dropped a spot for this month because of WoW. Be interesting to see if WoW can hold itself in the top 5 next month as well. But Fortnite leaping up there. What's been going on in Fortnite? Is there been another season just start? Possibly. I'm not absolutely sure on that, but that game just can't stop making money. There we go. But wow. Literally, wow. World of Warcraft Classic showed exactly how many people were interested. Showed exactly... well, we saw it on Twitch as well. I mean, let's just put all the cards on the table. 1.2 million people turned up to watch the launch of Classic a few weeks ago. That is insane. I believe only one Fortnite event has beaten that on Twitch. So again, to see a 15-year-old game come out, and we've seen the effect that it's had on the community. People are upbeat, they're happy, there seems to be a much bigger communal drive now. People just seem to be excited and interested in the product again. And I'll have to reiterate this one more time. This is a product that the current president, the person who's in charge of Blizzard right now, said, no. Let us tell you what you want. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care. Bye for now.
One Sulfuron hammer for Olympus.
7 is here. Bajir's army is here. Crusade is here. All the guilds. Dude, all the guilds have assembled.
Now, if you guys want to see a actual, literal fucking legendary, let's go over and let's take a look at October's. There is an Eye of fucking Sulfurous. There it is, right fucking there.
spinners for 20 gold.
That's a lot of money, dude. Let me show you what we need for this hammer. This is a guild accomplishment. This is not a player accomplishment. We need 2 sulfuron ingots, 20 dark iron bars, which I have a lot of these myself, 25 essences of fire. I've taken care of that. What do we really need? Arcanite bars, Bloods of the Mountain, and let me see. Yeah, basically just these 2 items. Everything else I can provide on my own.
How many of these do you need?
I think we need 4.
Hello?
Hey,
Yo, yeah, man. You can have 3. You pay me back for whatever you want, dude. Take your time.
Alright, I believe what I said. I believe what I said.
okay, alright, I'm gonna go over to Iron Forge right now. I'm over in Iron Forge right now.
Yeah, invite me. I want this one later. I'll give it to you right now, dude.
Whenever you're ready.
There you go, dude.
4 later?
Yeah, 4 later.
Sounds good. Deal. Done.
Alright, dude.
Alright.
What are you doing?
We're crafting the dark iron ore. The first legendary iron server. That's what we're doing. This is what the guild does. As I said before, I talk a lot about, people talk a lot about me getting, items. They're very upset about that. But I think people don't talk enough about the fact that I go to bat for my guild, and I make sure that I bring fucking food home for people to eat. And today, we're eating on a goddamn motherfucking legendary mace. Gentlemen. A man after my own heart. A man who's able to seek opportunity and capitalize on possibilities. A man who's able to do something and do what he needs to do. Gormick. There was a transfer on the neutral auction house, and Gormick was smart enough to capitalize on the people who were doing the transfers' incompetence. And he got it himself. The guild will owe you 1 ingot. And let it be known that Tips Out and his guild was able to help us craft the first legendary sulfurous hammer on Faralina. Hearts in the chat for tips. Someone says, report to the gates of Iron Forge. I have a special delivery. Okay. We're here. I have to give you something. 250 gold. It's all I have. It's everything I have. Thank you. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you so much, Ozzy.
Ozzy.
The literal god.
Ozzy.
And the most important of the ones that were brought in to make this
Right here.
happen.
Right here.
October's. The person with the mace. My trustworthy and honorable and loyal co-GM McConnell.
Yes.
The raid leader of the second raid, Malin. One of October's best friends, Mikkel Reevy.
Oh,
Gentlemen, if you want to be here for the combining, make your way over to Iron Forge now and get ready to go around the Black Anvil, or sorry, the Great Anvil. We will combine it there or either in the throne room. It's up to October's. The 5 of us now need to go all the way over to BRD and craft the mace ourselves. As you can see, I have a wait. Oh shit! I need to get 3 minutes.
Yeah, you're missing 3 assists.
Sorry, I thought I took this one. I thought I did that. I don't know. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah, we forgot that. It's not bad.
Wind it back. Wind it back.
Yeah,
There we go. Take it back.
everything's okay. All right, look, listen, guys, this is live, okay? This is all live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. We'll do it live.
Yeah, we have to do it live. This is what happens. All right, boys. 1 Sulfuron hammer for Olympus. Let's go.
Dude, there's so many people in fucking Iron Forge right now.
Of course there are.
7 is here. Bashir's army is here. Crusade is here. All the guilds, dude, all the guilds have assembled to the middle of Iron Forge to see this happen.
Good. It's time. We're making our way over to the Black Anvil. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, any pattern and any item that's crafted with dark iron ore needs to be crafted in the dark iron, in the Black Anvil inside of BRD. And that's even the same now in Retail WoW. They never changed it. What is this song? Okay. This is Warcraft 2. Today, on this server, we make history. Today, on this server, we have come together as an entire server to make something like this possible. Today we craft the server first Sulfuron hammer. After I craft this mace, we will make our way back over to Iron Forge, and we will create the legendary mace. This is it, folks. Can we get a warlock to summon us over to Iron Forge? Go around the Great Anvil. Go around the Great Anvil. You don't have to wait for me right now. I won't. October's is here. Guys, this is history. But I want you to understand that we need to make sure that this is possible. Everybody make a line over to the anvil. I'll then give everybody a moment or two to come over and stand around the anvil as we craft the mace. Octobers, please come over here with me over to the throne. Go ahead and R3-1, looks good. Octobers, you're here. Good. Okay. This is really, really, really fucking good, dude. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, no, you're getting a summon. Everybody's getting summoned over.
Fucking all hearts.
Is your hearth an Ironfold?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Then summon Malin as well. Summon Malin, please. We're trying to get the summons out. Each summon is going to take about 45 minutes, okay? Turn off the name tags. I will in a minute, okay? I wanted to show all the guilds and everybody. Before I do this, I just want to go ahead and look through and see how many we have here.
Dude, I can't even... The loading screen to get into Ironforge is not even loading.
Oh my god! The anvil's not here!
What?
It's not, the anvil's not here, man! I don't know how to... Oh wait, no, I'm stuck in the anvil!
Boys, if you're in Ironforge right now, trade Asmon gold. Trade Asmon
I have
your
trades
gold
turned
right
off. I need to summon back. I'm stuck in the anvil, guys. I'm actually stuck in the anvil. Blizzard? Okay, alright, we're good. Now, let me try this again, okay? What's our frame rate here? Wow, this is the classic WoW experience. Look at this. This is perfect.
Again, guys, we need 2 rows of people leading from the throne to the anvil. So clear a path for Octobers to walk down.
Yes.
Make sure you're not in the path.
Everyone
And
get
if
clear
you're
out
on
the
the
side.
side, yeah, if you're on the side, be on a mount as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take about 5 minutes for that to happen.
Yes. I think this is the... October, come over here to the throne.
This is a lot of people.
This is fucking ridiculous. This is actually fucking ridiculous. If no mount meal, yes, if no mount meal. Octobers, you and I are going to RP walk down to the
Holy shit. 100,000 people are watching this being made right now. History being made. 100K Andy.
Okay.
Basically, the entire server has shown up for this right here. For this one moment.
Octobers, the time is now. Walk down with me. The lag is not ideal. I'll go ahead and we'll just assume that he's right here next to me. Wait a second. There we go. Holy fucking shit.
Dude. Who was fucking here, boys?
Let's wait for the anvil to respawn this time before I walk over to it. Give it a minute. Alright, we've got to wait for the anvil to spawn, and then we're going to be able to get on top of it. on top of the anvil. We're all here. Everybody can group up around the anvil. The people over here haven't even loaded in yet. They actually have not even loaded in.
I've never seen this.
This is actually ridiculous.
I've never seen this in my entire life playing WoW. I've never seen this many people, ever.
Wow. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Where is it? Main inspector. There isn't even an anvil. There's not even an anvil. I feel like it's like a bunch of ants. There's not. Oh, there's the little part of the anvil right there.
What the fuck?
There's October's. We can see. There's his hand. There's his hand. Okay, boys.
There it is!
Let it be known that on this day, the guilds of Farolina, Power, 7, Tips Out, and everybody on Horde have come together to make this possible. This is not only an accomplishment by Olympus, but an accomplishment of the concerted efforts of all of the guilds involved. Thank you to everyone who has made this possible. Thank you to everyone who has put their items and their resources together for us to put together and combine and create the first sulfurous Hand of Ragnaros. This item today will go to October's, a rep paladin in our guild, one of our most loyal members. I have known October's for over 3 years. We originally met when he was making highlights for my videos back in 2015. And today he stands here next to me, an officer in my guild, holding on to the Eye of Sulfurous, ready to create the server first legendary. October's, please receive our hammer. This has been the efforts, as I said, not just Olympus, but Olympus 2, Olympus 3, Olympus 4, Olympus 5, Olympus 6, Olympus 7, Olympus 8, Olympus 9, Olympus 10, Olympus 11 even. There might even be some people here from Special Olympus. Olympus 8, the Ocho. And again, I don't want to forget or downplay the help and input that our other guilds, Stay Safe's guild, Power, Quinn's guild, 7. Is Tipson a bunch of idiots? He is, right?
And Tips!
So yeah, he's in. I thought he was in that guild too. I don't really pay attention to a lot of Horde guilds. I'm like 90% sure I wouldn't be sure. And a bunch of idiots on Horde. The guild, not the people on Horde. Tips guild. And everybody else who's come together to make this possible.
Crusade.
Crusade as well. Naxka.
And Ozzy.
And Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Ozzy, who has contributed the resources to create this Sulfuron hammer. One of the most expensive hammers in the entire game. As soon as we can, we're going to open trade with October's. That could be in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm trying to trade it with him. Says I'm already trading. You've requested to trade with October's. And Crusade, you're right. Hopefully this is going to work. Trade blocked? No, that's not how it works. October, Yeah, I can trade with you, but he can't trade with me. That's the difference. So we're just trying to open up trade right now. Okay, I'm trying to open up trade and get this over with October's. All right, guys.
Just be patient. Give it a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Gone through all this effort. Okay, we can wait a little bit longer for it to happen.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. I also, oh shit, I forgot to even say this. Also another guild. Silver. He was kind enough to sell me an ingot last night. We came to a price. Standing me a trade, October's, that's fine, dude. Just keep trying to trade with me, okay? Give it a second.
Dude, the fucking flight path. Look at the flight path. Look at the flight master. You gotta look at the fucking flight master.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, dude! BC's out, man! Look at all these flying mounts! Holy shit! This is incredible. Wow.
Holy fuck.
Okay, just give me a second. October's, just stand still. Let me see if I can trade you, okay? Alright, I'm trying to trade with you, October. Yes, thank you guys, everybody, for being part of this. I really, really appreciate everything. Okay, where's October's? Look at them all. Where is he? Like, where did October's go?
Dude, there are too many people. They're just all over. Oh!
Zone back in line. Today we've come together with hundreds of other people, dozens of other guilds, all together to raise one up to be our server first legendary. October's the Paladin. One of my officers, one of my friends, and one of my guildmates. Today, October's is going to make his sulfurous Hand of Ragnaros. Before he does it, I want to say one thing. Thank you to everybody else who's made this possible. Sorry, I'm gonna do that. Thank you to everybody else who's made this possible. Thank you to Slippery Napkins. Thank you to Power. Thank you to Tips Out and Idiots. Thank you to Seven. Thank you to Crusade. Thank you to McConnell.
Wait, what'd I do?
Yes. Thank you to Ozzy. Thank you to Ninetales. Thank you to everyone else who has contributed and made this part of your accomplishment as well. Classic WoW is not just about getting items for yourself. It's about seeing the shared success of a group come together and culminate into one person being able to achieve what an individual would never be able to on their own.
There it is!
What? No way, no way, no way, no way.
It's on him, it's on him, it's on him, it's on him. It's on him. It is on him, confirmed.
Wait a second, I'm looking for it.
Look at his character!
Should I inspect him again? I'm gonna inspect him again.
You haven't opened. No.
I'm re-inspecting him. Wait a minute.
Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
We're gonna see if we can find it here anywhere.
Where's that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! There it is, boys!
Dude.
Server first. Holy fucking shit.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude.
And there it is.
GZ Octobers. GZ Octobers in the chat. In-game chat, Twitch chat, your mom's chat, Bill's chat, every chat.
That's right.
Look at it again. Inspect him. Inspect him.
Trying to.
Keep it up.
I'm trying to. Whenever we get a chance to, we'll go ahead and
I can't believe I'm fucking looking at it right there, man.
Holy fucking shit.
We got the server first.
Holy fucking shit. Congratulations.
We did it.
We did it. Everybody together. Congratulations, Octobers. Congratulations. $30 fire resist. 372 top end damage. 5 fire damage to anybody who seeks to attack Octobers. He's too powerful for them. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Now, I think we should stick it to the horde.
Yeah?
I think we should take this group and ram it up the horde's ass.
That sounds like a great idea.
Not the horde.
sandworm meat.
Uh-oh. It happened. I'm usually the grill master, but this black bean quesarito is so good. Makes me wonder, am I a vegetarian? Vegetarian at Taco Bell.
Okay, guys. Everyone mount up right now. I want to see every single one of you mounted up. Everyone mount up right now and get near me. Not next on top of me, but get near me. Get near me. Come on, I don't know what you guys are doing. Malin, yep, you can ready check if you want. Right over to Gromgal.
Oh no.
Right over to Gromgal.
Oh god.
Everyone right over to Gromgal. Kill this. Everyone, get ready to jump off right before we get to the tower. Jump off right before we get to the tower. We've made it. Come on down to here. Jump off now. Give everybody a few seconds to get here. Let's go, guys. Ride with me. We don't have that many people. We maybe only have 200 people. 200, 300 people, that's it.
And it's not too many.
It's not. We're taking a group of elite players, actual champions, literal gods, and we're gonna have no trouble doing this. Now just watch these mages. Mages are the most disruptive. If we can get through this area here, we'll be just fine. Ride through. Ride in with me. Ride in with me. Here they come. Ride in here and spread out. Ride in here and spread out. Spread out and kill every single person. Kill every single person now. Stop, get off your mounts and kill every single player. Kill every single player here. Clean this entire city out. This city must be purged.
Fuck, man.
What?
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Alright, clean them out. Send them back to Draenor. Send them back to Draenor. Battle Res Octobers. We can't have our legendary die. Battle Res everybody that we can. Battle Res anybody that we can. Clean everybody out. Clean everybody out. Be moving in through here. Move in through here. Do not overextend. There's a small group of them right here. Move in. Move in. Remember, anybody that you see, just converge on them and kill them. Stay spread out to avoid mage AoE. Kill everybody that we can. Also, healers in the back, be sitting back and rezzing anybody who dies in your group. And if they're a low-level player, sorry. Don't worry about it.
Push up.
Push
Push
up,
up.
yeah,
into
push
the
up,
city.
push up.
Push up into the city.
Do not push up too fast, but don't go too slow either. They do have a good little handful of people here, so just go ahead and take care of them. Remember to stun people that blink in and do anything like this. This guy thinks he runs the game. Kill him. Alright, get rid of him. Alright, let's go, guys. We're going to Thrall, by the way. Let's go over here. There's a lot of horde. Just kill them all. Kill them all. Mages, don't be afraid to blink in and AoE them down. Do not be afraid to do that. But you need to make sure that you move in and then you come back out. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take care of them. Battle res our mages if they die. Battle res Loli. Battle res Loli. Take them
Go
down.
get them! Get in their fucking dicks right now!
Beat
Go
their
get
dicks off. Root them. There's no escape.
Nothing!
Keep going down here. Let's go. Take them out. Kill them. Kill them. Every single person here. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Remember, don't let anybody get behind us. Do not move forward until people are all rezzed up. All right, get Lloyd back up. Good. Remember, put soul stones right now on. I do have soul stones. Okay, good. Put them on the mages too. Kill these guys. Let's go. October's is back. Kill these guys. Let's go. All right, they're all blocked. All right, push in more. Push in more. Push in more. Good job. Bowser, stop using Hurricane. Stop using Hurricane. It's not good. Use Star Surge. Or what is it? Starfire. Yeah, Starfire. Yeah, that's what it's called. Not Lunar Strike like it is in fucking retail. Wow. Kill these guys. Yeah, I know the Horde are bringing their best. Look at this guy, level 44. Take care of this situation, okay, guys? Do not be stacked up like this. Do not be stacked up like this, okay? I see you guys keep doing that. Please do not be stacked up. Push in forward even more.
Yeah, push up around the corner. AoE,
Yep.
warriors go in, whirlwind immediately.
Yep, and then run
Keep
away.
pushing up. Target
Use
the
your AoE
mages
to push
first.
up.
Target mages first.
Yep, target mages first. Let's go, guys. They aren't sending their best? Yes, they are. Okay, watch out, guys. There's a lot of us here. Don't worry about the people that aren't flagged. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're moving up to the Valley of Wisdom. We're moving up to the Valley of Wisdom. Don't worry, guys. We're doing great. I'm proud of you. Kill these guys here. Get Kamala as a cop. Level 60 mage.
They're behind us. They're behind us now. There's a group of about 20 behind us.
Then split off and kill them.
Wipe them up.
People from behind, kill them. Yeah, go get them from behind. That's okay. We can fight a war on both fronts. It's not a big deal. There's a lot of them over there. Alright, we're doing pretty well right now. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing just fine. Almost all of their players are dead, and all of our guys are pretty much alive, minus like maybe 3. Okay, let's go. Remember, after they die, they're on a rest timer. So just move forward, okay? Don't worry about them recovering or anything like that. Kill these guys. Super lag? I know that. This is really, really fucking bad. I don't know why do you guys always stack up? I don't know why you guys do this. Like, you always stack up. It's like this like weird fucking thing that you guys do. Stop stacking up. This isn't retail WoW. Move up, guys. Move up.
Dude, that is a lot more than
I'm looking to see there.
That is a lot more.
I'm looking to see there. That's a pretty good amount. Actually, no, not really. Yeah, no, not really. It's maybe like that because they got like totems and like pets and shit, dude. Don't worry about it. We have the level 6. We have all level 6s. Res everybody that we can. Res everybody that we can. Clean out the people from behind us. Mages in this little pile of them here. They're trying to hold a choke point. Mages, blink in, frost nova all of them. Use your sapper charges. Use your AoEs and burn them down as much as you can. Get them down. Get them down. Moving out of that. AV bridge battle? Yeah, exactly. Okay, get these guys down. Melee, need to watch out. Mages make the plays. Mages are our playmakers, okay? Mages are the playmakers. Get them down. Also, healers, be out in the middle here, or where it's like our place, and be rezzing everybody that dies, okay? Literally click on their corpses and res them. I don't think we even have them dead though. I think it's so let's go. Push up, push up. Everybody push up. They think that they're going to hold us here? They won't. They won't even have a chance. Push in, guys. Push in. Show them the might of the Alliance. There they go. They're dying. They're dying. Push in now. Push in now. Let's go. Push in. Come on, guys. Help our mages. Help our mages. Help our mages. I'm over here. Okay, good. I just took 19 damage. They're not bringing or sending their best. Let's go. AoE them all down. I want you to keep this in mind. Many of these people are just innocent bystanders. Kathy right here. Kathy isn't doing anything. She's not even in a fucking guild. She's not even in a fucking guild. Keep that in mind. All of these people that you think that you're seeing, they're not even, these are like level 1s. Spanking and banking, BFA, these guys aren't going to do shit to you, okay? Keep moving forward. Keep going, guys. What the fuck is Kathy going to do? Call your manager? Who gives a fuck? Keep going, guys. Push forward. Melee need to be killing. Snake has me, he's got me CC'd right here. Melee need to be dealing with the melee that attack our casters, okay? Basically, casters are the ones that make plays. Melee are the ones that capitalize on plays, okay? That's how it works. Get these guys down. We're doing incredible, guys. The damage that we have right now is absolutely phenomenal. Keep this in mind, okay? I know you see it. There's a lot of people. How many people do they really have here? 3 people. They have 3 people here. It's not a big deal. Hopefully I'll be able to get my last standoff here. I don't really know. We'll know in a couple of minutes. BFA's dancing and doing nothing. There we go. Get those heals on me. Uh-oh, my health's going down again.
Hi, I'm Rex Moore with the Motley Fool. I'm in the Faroe Islands. It's a tiny place way out in the North Atlantic Ocean.
Uh-oh, I might die. I might need to get battle rest. This is crazy. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. Keep pushing, guys. Remember how many we really have. Keep it up, keep it up. Push forward, guys, push forward. They're all dead. This was a bloody battle, however. We lost a number of our people too. Healers be in the back rezzing. Healers be in the back rezzing. No, we're doing great, guys. Don't worry about it. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything's great. Okay. Maybe it's not, actually.
Yeah, this is not going good for us right now.
This is not.
This is like...
No, it's the servers, dude. It's the servers. Like, I'm not even worried about winning. Like, we're winning. But, like, it's the fucking servers.
Oh, fuck. You're doing S and more, dude.
Oh, my fucking God.
You're smorking. Fuck.
Oh, I can move. Okay, I'm backpedaling away. All right, last standing. Last standing here. Last standing. Okay, here we go. Come on, we're doing our best. Backpedaling away. Backpedaling away. Get these guys from behind, okay? We've got to watch out for them. I can't move my character anymore. Fuck, man. Okay, Milk Titties has resurrected me. Okay, yeah, it seems like we're winning right now. Like, I don't even know, though. Like, that's the thing, is I really don't even know. There's so many people everywhere, man. Okay, okay, so now what? I mean, they don't really have that many people. We can just push forward. Like, these are like, wait, no, Kathy's hostile now? Kill Kathy. Kill Kathy. Get rid of her. Res everybody back up. Viewers, start rezzing everybody back up. We are winning this. We are fucking winning this. Keep it in mind. Look how many people we fucking have. Look at all of our fucking people. What's this clown doing over here? Kill these guys. They're running away now because they know they're about to fucking die. Everybody in our group is rezzed up. Let's go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Kill the people from behind us. If you're melee, go ahead and turn back around instead of making pushes here. Clean up these clowns from behind. Clean up the clowns from behind. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kathy, no, we're not going to let that happen, okay?
Dude, there's basically no lag in Ratchet.
Really?
Yeah.
Must be nice. Okay, apparently one of our guys is actually over here in fucking Iron Forge. That's really helping us out a lot. Okay, kill this guy here. Kill this guy here. I'm actually going to put on my shield. I'm going to put on my shield. And that way it's going to be harder for them to kill me. Okay, guys. We're doing great. Come on, come on, come on. We'll put on our shield. Okay, so this is going very well. I want you to keep this in mind. This is going very, very well. Look at all these orcs right here. Wait, this guy, his guild name is called Fall of Olympus? What's his name? Asmon Suckit? What a son of a bitch. What a son of a bitch! Ah, god damn it. Okay, what's this guy? Get this guy, his fucking dumbass. Kill these guys. Oh, Fire Nova Totem. Oh no. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. We're winning. We're winning right now. Natchez, you're winning. Gorbassi, you're winning. Keep it in mind. Bobalau, where you at? Why aren't you in our guild? Gormon, you're winning. Look at all these people. Look at everybody that we have. Move forward, guys. Move forward. Okay, res everybody up. See, I was able to get all the way out of there and they can't attack me. That's my sneak attack right there. I run in there and they don't know what the fuck's going on. I might die here. We'll find out in a few minutes. Let's see if I'll die from this box. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Alright, I'm using last stand. Again, why aren't you taking hand of rag? I'm going to give it to McConnell. He's a rep paladin. He's the co-GM, and we're going to give him the first one, and then after that, we'll go ahead and I'll get one after that. I'm already getting Thunder Fury first. I don't need both legendaries to start off with. It's not that big of a deal. Pretty good last stand. Yeah, I can see that. Do you guys want to bet where I am? I think I'm going to be, like, maybe in, like, the middle of Duratar. Look, I know Horde's your favorite faction. I get it. But could you please try to make it a little bit less obvious? I mean, this is sad. Yeah, other people got ported outside of Orgrimmar. That's amazing. Great. Can I resurrect again? Is this round 2? Okay, I got layered. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going to happen right now. I have no idea. It's sad, guys. Cloud computing is hard. Well, what they need to do is put the servers, have a cord that connects server 1 from server 2, and then put both of the servers together, and the cord can combine the processing power and we'll be able to do it. It's kind of like a USB cord. Basically like that. I'm Arthing. Fuck this shit. Give me a minute.
I got rolled back. What the fuck?
Wait, you got rolled back? Wait, did October get his hammer rolled back?
I got rolled back.
Did he get his hammer rolled back? No way, dude. Let me see. Alright, October. Let me see if he's over here in Iron Forge, man. That would be so fucking funny. Let me come over to the that main area, man. Okay, make your servers. Yeah, Blizzard, make your servers great again. We've made Azeroth great again, but now you need to make your servers great again, okay? That would be fucking amazing. Okay, let's go down here. Group of pussies. Listen, dude. You want to talk pussies? How about the guys that are too fucking afraid to engage us anywhere outside of their main fucking cities? They're terrified. They're not afraid, they're fucking terrified. Is this him? Oh my god, dude. We're actually looking and seeing it in person. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. There's our mace right there.
The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone.
A game that I have been interested in for a while now, Dicey Dungeons. It seems to have interesting gameplay, accompanied by interesting and rather pleasant music. So, why not try it out? Alright. New game. There will be a video of my first playthrough as the warrior if you want to see that in the description, in the form of a link to an unlinked video. Because in there I had some audio difficulties, as in I was lower than the gameplay and the gameplay was quite loud. You can go ahead and watch that if you want. This is a sort of an introductory video to the game, because my viewers, or well, not my viewers, but people who watch me mostly for Warcraft, and this is miles away from Warcraft. So anyway, this is a game that combines a card game and, well, fuck it, go see for yourself. Let's begin as the warrior. Tonight on Dicey Dungeons, we join together to watch an inevitable failure. Alright. There's a bit of story in the unlinked video. See, if you want to watch that, go ahead and do that. If you want to know what's the story behind this. Well, actually, why don't I tell you? The characters that you play as are beings that are transformed into dice upon entering the dungeon. And they enter because they want to win their heart's desire, which is what you presumably can get if you get to the end of Dicey Dungeons. There are various effects that can empower or weaken your character, and the same goes for enemies. Whip! That's a new one. A rather good one at that. So, back to the thing at hand. Or can I get it better than that? Maybe? Damn. So that's basically the combat. You can see enemies' moves. Your own moves will appear over here. What else can I say about it? There's a lot to it. It's just nothing is coming on to my mind at the moment. You have this so-called limit break that when you lose a certain amount of health, it becomes available. And what it does is, for each character it's different. For a warrior, it doubles your next action. What's important to remember, however, is that when you level up, you get a full heal and your maximum health increases by a bit. So no need to use Fury now, that would be a waste. When you defeat an enemy, you get a gold XP. And when you level up, you get an extra dice. You can upgrade your equipment. Sometimes it becomes a smaller piece, so you can fit in more equipment. Sometimes it gains an additional effect, or gets an increase in damage, etc. There are weapons and pieces of equipment that have certain restrictions, like a dice of max this number can be used here, etc. Or a specific dice, like a 5, nothing else can be used, etc. There are dice that allow you to adjust the values of your rolls. For example, +1, -1, randomize, etc. Then there's pieces of equipment that allow you to heal. There's a restricted equipment. I mean, there's restricted equipment. Yeah. Oh, There's many effects. There's Weaken, which makes equipment temporarily worse. And then Shock, which temporarily disables equipment. And Burn, which picks a random dice that you have rolled and will mark it as burning. And if you want to use that dice, you will have to pay 2 health. Then there's... what? Lock? Which basically locks the dice. Then Curse, which makes your equipment have a chance to fail. Then Freeze, which turns your highest roll into a 1. And so on and so forth. The soundtrack is really rather amazing. Oh, you're just in time. I'm about to unveil our new cheese counter. Care for a sample? It's unbelievable. Okay. First aid kit. Heal 8 health. That's pretty good. Taser is... it's okay, but... I think Boomerang is the way to go, but... First aid kit? I don't have a shield. If I get a shield... You know, I already have a whip. And this is a... all of these are small. Do I want... Boomerang is so good. Especially if you upgrade it. But I've never tried a first aid kit, mainly because it's expensive. Nah. Greed. Greed all the way. Alright then. An apple is 5 health. See, there's a bump. It auto-equips because I have enough space for it, so... Do I want an apple now? No. Let's go fight the Time Wizard! On 6, inflict burn. If I'm not mistaken, the next level will be my level up, so I should save Fury for the Dryad, because that's gonna be a annoying encounter with all the poison. So 12 to him, and 6 to myself. Maybe I should have used the Fury, because... okay, that was stupid. Because, well, remember, Boomerang does damage to yourself, so it would have charged my Fury a bit again. Oh well. Wizard rolls only 1, but he has a spell for each roll, and they're all powerful. Some more than others, but, you know, whatever. There, level up. Ooh, a spike shield. I might equip that instead of the sword. Because I can then use the spike shield to mitigate damage from self-boomeranging, basically. Alright, Fury time. Maximum 5. Even... alright, let's get some odd shielding in here. Let's roll a 6. Nice. And a 5. So Fury. And let's kill her in this turn, shall we? There we go. Now I'll pick up that apple. Excellent. And I can buy the first aid kit if I so desire. You can sometimes get offered upgrades. You can either get upgrades for free or you can purchase them. I wonder if... No. There's an upgrade. There's a marshmallow level 2. No, let's deal with the handyman first. That's good. So A6, huh? There we go. And now to roll a 5 or more. Excellent. And the next enemy I kill will give me a level up. So, I'll pick that apple. Hey, come on in. Want a carrot? The garden just dropped by and gave me a few. Delicious. So upgrading the shield removes the max 5 restriction. Which sounds pretty good considering that I have only one bump to toy around with the rolls I get. Whip gets 1 extra burn. It's okay. And the boomerang. I think I have enough damage. Okay. And the boomerang fixes the amount of damage you can do to yourself, which I tried out once already and it's amazing. The bump gets an extra use, so let's upgrade the... You can also upgrade from the backpack if you so wish to, but this is not really a good offer, is it? So, equipment. And upgrade the boomerang. Ah, no stuff. Oh, I wanted to have a look into the shop first, but oh well. It's time to buy the marshmallow. 6. 5? Well, it's a sort of 5. Sort of. So... 5 cows. Now, shield and burn. Oh no, frozen. Well, don't worry, I have a combat roll at the ready. And 1, really. Well... I can't kill him, it's just, do I want to take damage? Yeah, fuck it. I do want to take damage, because I'm gonna level up anyway. And have the limit break. An extra dice. Excellent. Let's see here. Dagger, Snake Eye Charm, Iron Shield. That sounds good. It's better than the Spike Shield. Honestly, because it can shield for up to 6, whereas the Spike Shield can only shield for up to 5. Even if I upgrade it, only odds are shielded. So 1, 3, 5. And evens are damage, 2, 4, 6, so... And I could double shield if need be. I think I'm gonna buy it. Snake Eye Charm would be good for someone that needs doubles, like 2 1s or 2 2s, etc. And Dagger, that's... no. I'll buy that. On to the Keymaster. It is your fate, accept it. Ooh, those are high rolls. Oh, I didn't equip the shield. Huh. Well, time for this. And kill him. Okay, this time... it was better to have the spiked shield. Okay, whatever. Flip a dice upside down. This is insane. You can turn a 1 into a 6. So... let's equip that instead of the bomb. Iron shield. I mean, it's more flexible, it's just... Nah. Alright, who next? Yeti is level 3. Green is a trading post. Green is a trading post. The green card on the map. There. Couldn't talk for some reason. I don't know how does a dice look, really? I mean, I've played with dice before, but I don't know how does it flip it. I only know that 1 to 6, 3 to a 4, so 2 is a 5. Whoa! I was able to guess. Nice. 6 and the 4. Shield and dead. Easy. The spatula is insane. It counters frozen, and it counters bad luck, and getting destroyed by RNG. So I can trade the sword for a stab. Nope, no deal. I'll fight that after I check the chest on the left side. If I didn't have the limitation, I would have had the deer ready again, but that's fine by me. 6. Okay. Shield. And... Okay. What did it shot? Ah, not the boomerang. Nice. And dead. Warrior is very straightforward. Some of the other characters, very difficult to do anything with. I said some. Some are also easy to play and fun to play, and they're enjoyable. But then when it comes down to the witch or the robot, that's a fucking dangerous thing in my hands. Well, dangerous to myself primarily. Toxic ooze. A great attack. Is it a small size? No, it's a big one. But it adds poison, which is arguably better than burn. So let's do that, shall we? The next one is a level up, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's eat the apple, because I'm gonna level up when I beat the bird anyway. Alright. Get a 6. Charge that. Roll again. That's good. That's even better. And now he's poisoned. Does he have dodge? He does. 2 to break silence? Alright, screw that. Okay, so I need to do that. He dodged that, nice. And well, here you go. damage. Alright. Oh, max. Oh, shit. Okay, reroll time. Damn it, I gave away my best attack. No, damn it. Okay, I guess. Oh, I could have finished that. Silenced again. There we go. I'll definitely bash with shield to do shield damage. I played against a boss that can bash you with shields and that's devastating. But I'll take an upgrade instead. Upgrade that. And moving on. Oh, damn it. 3 goes into a 4, right? Okay, let's see. 6, that's good. Not so good. Great. Excellent. Poison pierces shields, but shields stay until they're destroyed. Or, well, you know, until the combat ends. So... Spike shield is great. Detonator. Do 1 damage for every poison on enemy. I mean, I have poison, it's just not that good. The Rat King is insane. Can I get an upgrade? Yes, I can. What will I upgrade, though? What if I upgrade the Iron Shield? What does it get? +1? Okay. Yep. No. Probably gonna do the Spiked Shield. Why not? I already have triple flip spatula, so... Should have equipped the whip. Okay. Another thing is, if you remember what each enemy is, you know, weak or strong against, you can adjust your equipment before going into a fight with them, which is what I'm not doing in here. But I could have had a whip here, which would do extra damage because he's weak to it, etc. So this is gonna do damage. Let's begin with that. Excellent. So do I want to shield or to kill him fast? Let's begin with that. Then smack him. And then shield. I should grab another attack. A small one. Preferably, but... Okay, I gotta kill him this turn. Not a problem though. So... Ray goes into a 4, but that's not what I want. I want a 5. 2 is a 5, right? Yes. There we go. Paper Knight is... Oh, I didn't see that. Gimme. Do I upgrade Ooze? I mean... Probably. I could combo it with the detonator. I might do that for the boss. Paper Knight is rather dangerous. Okay, we can fire. Okay, I forget things. Alright. There. Four damage. Oh, and 2 logs. Oh wait, no, only logs. Because her other attack is evens only. 4 flips into a 3. No. Five flips into a 2, but that's not what I want. And 3 into a 4. Perfect. No. I have 10 shields. That's nice. Flip this into a 5. I'm gonna take 1 damage from her next attack. And 6. Poison. Nice. Okay. And she's gonna die at the start of her turn. But since I'm shielded, I might as well finish her off. Okay. Pick up that apple. And on to the last one. Strong against poison. Yeah, literally every enemy in this level has been so far strong against the only weapon that's not, you know, regular damage that I kept. But hey, whatever. I can make it work anyway. Oh, right. He doesn't care about shields. Poison goes through, so let's just do damage, shall we? If this guy high rolls, he can apply 6 poison in a turn. Which can be pretty brutal if you have no healing, like... Well, I don't, but... I'm close to level now, which is why I chose to fight him last. Limit break ready for the boss fight. He's dead. I get the max level. An extra dice, and onto the boss. Do I want to buy anything? Charade? Curse? I think I'll remove the boomerang for a detonator. I mean, it's a boomerang plus, yeah. And I have no healing. Well, I have shields. How much can I stack with detonator? It's not upgraded even. Okay, so never mind. Right. Who's the boss? I haven't been against this character yet. I hope it's not strong against poison. I think that it looks like a character that would have shields, so I'll keep the poison. And onwards. Immune to lock and freeze. Okay. Damage, lock, freeze, silence. Holy. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ashes, the storm. Holy fuck, this is dangerous. Okay. Engage the plan. Kill her as fucking fast as possible. While also trying to not by myself. There we go. 30 health down. I mean, 33. Ooh, that's a strong hit right there. Fine. Oh, I can grab another dice to get Fury again. Excellent. With that, I can do 24. Can I kill her in this turn? This is 24. Poison is gonna do 11. Yes, I can. Maybe I can get a Fury again, actually. In 8. No, I'm too short. Okay. With that, poison. With that, damage, and off you go. Yes. So if you know what you're doing, you can kind of even whoop the boss's ass. Another magnificent win. Now let's wait for the wheel to do its thing. If it lands on a star, you get to go home with a prize. Oh dear. Looks like the wheel is against you today. But never mind, maybe next time. And that's me going through the first episode again to show off what the game has to offer. Every time that you play with a character for the first time, you get a special introduction, so you can look forward to that in my other videos, if you decide to watch them. And here, with this one, I got really close to winning the first time, then got destroyed by a boss which I think is too good for its own good. And in here, I couldn't get even past the level 1.
Start talking. You first. My name's Tallahassee.
If you want to survive Zombieland, you need to know the rules.
Whoops, I forgot the seatbelt rule.
She knows the rules?
I told her just a few of them. 73 other more.
But on October 18th, the rule...
What's going on? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and I've emerged from my crypt because this piece of news is just too hilarious. And look, I really appreciate all the kind words and the thoughtful, healing messages. I promise you that I am resting. In fact, I've been in bed since 7 o'clock yesterday, only emerging to do videos and going back to bed. So I'm hoping I'll be back at 3% tomorrow because, yikes, this is as sick as I've ever been. But, hey, you know what? The show must go on. I've been in the market for a new monitor, like most people out there, and I was shopping around Newegg, and I saw this great new product. Divinia Special Edition, pink and blue, XL2546. Looks like actually a pretty nice little monitor. I don't know about the white bezel, but you know, I don't want people to say certain things about me, but the specs on it is actually pretty nice. 24-inch wide, ultra wide, 240 hertz. Nice little gaming monitor for $500. But then I noticed something else. Although esports is becoming mainstream, there is still unequal gender divides in the scene. The Divinia products line stress to further the discussion of women in esports regarding an equal opportunity in higher play level. You've got to be kidding me. This is the Steel Series Bully Hunters all over again. Again. Great. Of course I want more women in esports. If I played esports, you better believe I'd want it even worse. I always wanted more women to play Magic the Gathering, I love the game, but it would have been nice to have somebody who, you know, a little femininity in the room every once in a while. I don't think that that's unreasonable to say. But this is not the way to do it. This is the way to, of course, profit from it. Davinia doesn't really care. They're just using this as a reason to buy their monitor. Now, I have no idea if BenQ or Benk is a good monitor. I've always run Acer stuff, as far as I can tell, Acer, Asus, but maybe it's good. But they have a pink and a blue version. BenQ Zowie has hosted several tournaments from 2012 to 2019 in StarCraft, PUBG, CSGO, in order to provide a platform for female gamers aspiring to be in the professional scene. The tournaments are equipped with high-performance equipment, like the XL2546 Davinia, for the best esports experience. This is on New Egg, by the way. You've got to be kidding me. What does this monitor have anything to do with anything? This is literally a landing page to sell your products. Now, I looked up this company a little bit more about Davinia. Appears to be a really bare-bones website, but a company that genuinely, this is their marketing ploy. It's their USP, unique selling proposition. They say here, esports has become a trending topic of these days as it grows its audience and enters the mainstream. There's still unequal gender divides in major esports scenes. As part of the community, Zowie aspires to see more participants from both genders. Oh! Uh-oh. Davinia hashtag canceled. Did you catch that? Davinia low-key just said there were only two genders. Not a good look, Davinia. I'm disappointed in you. And therefore, Davinia is an initiative designed for the female enthusiast of esports to have a equal ladder opportunity to play at a higher level. There's literally nothing preventing women from playing esports. It is something that will change over time as more girls start out earlier and have more people to look up to. I believe that, of course, that happens. You know, if you see girls competing at a high level and you're a girl, you're going to think that you can do it too. That said, most people that like video games and most people that like competition are men. This is a physiological thing. This is a million years of evolution. Men are risk takers. Men are more competitive. Men have this thing called testosterone. This is why they compete. This is why men fight. This is our nature. We, as a gender, have been built this way to compete. That isn't to say that women can't. It's just that they do have other things to overcome, but certainly it's not some cheap monitor to do it. You know, I used to have this conversation all the time in Magic the Gathering. Every 2 months there'd be a smattering of articles about how male gatekeepers are the worst, and there would be more women playing Magic the Gathering if men would just stop barring them at the door. I've played in probably 20 local game stores in my entire life, and every single one of them would have loved to have a girl walk through that door. I mean, this is just not the reality. You're sitting there playing Magic, the girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you know, you down, you get sprung. That's what happens. And maybe that's just the NyQuil talking. It sounds like it probably is. But this is one of the most frustrating battles that I had when I played Magic the Gathering, because in a way it paints all men with this broad brush as not being inclusive. In my experience, the worst gatekeepers had no concerns about gender, but just about the format you played, or the deck you played, or if you had money to buy this, or if you did something that it had nothing to do with being a girl. I never once saw, now that doesn't mean it didn't happen, of course I'm sure it did, women barred from some event, whether directly, which I highly doubt ever happened, or indirectly by just being made to feel unwelcome. But in every local game store I've ever been to in my entire life, this was never the case. Now, would the guys get a little cringy when the girl came around? Sure. But it wasn't because they didn't want them around, if you know what I'm saying. The first Zowie Davinia tournament was inaugurated in 2011 in China. 6 players from around the world were invited to compete for StarCraft 2 Championship, followed by the China Divinia and Asia Divinia stops. Now, I definitely support this. This is a weird, tricky topic because there is nothing inherently gender-related with your skill set in a particular video game. However, the vast majority of females are not as good as the vast majority of males. This is for a multitude of reasons, of course, more so that of their genetic makeup and what they chose to spend their time doing when they were 10 years old. You know, when I was young, I was playing Turok and Quake 2 and Duke Nukem and Unreal Tournament Edition, and my sister was playing with Barbies. That's just the way it is. Now, you could be an ultra super woke parent and give your boy Barbies and stuff, and that's, I guess, fine to do if that's what you want to do, but ultimately they're going to decide what they find is interesting, and they're going to find friends around people that do that as well. I 100% support this company having their all-female tournaments. Absolutely. It gives the girls a chance to stay on the main stage. For the girls that want to compete, but maybe they don't care about being at the absolute top level. Maybe they don't care about, you know, playing in front of 40,000 people, but they do want to play the game competitively, like a B tier. Baseball has, you know, AAA, AA, and I want to be careful about saying, like, hey, just because you're a girl, you're worse. That's not true. It's just, if you're a girl right now, you're extremely likely to have not competed at that level. You're not likely to have been built to compete. And maybe this does something to do it, but ultimately, Divinia is just a marketing ploy. It's an opportunity to sell you things. I mean, it's an opportunity to sell you mice I've never heard of, monitors I've never heard of, headsets I've never heard of. It's the exact same thing we saw when we had Bully Hunters with Zombie Unicorn. Remember that? Remember SteelSeries? I never used your headphones again. I felt so embarrassed that I spent money on SteelSeries after I found out that they were behind funding that I've never used them. I bought them, and they're sitting somewhere on the floor. I don't even know where. Now, of course, there are initiatives like this that target men as well, but I think it's just funny when it's so clearly pandering. It's like, imagine being a person like, I bought the Blue Edition to support Woman. And what does this even... What does the money go to? This is such a cop-out. This is such slacktivism. Oh, we're doing it to raise awareness. See, it's working, Jeremy, because you're talking about it. No, it isn't working, because I'm making fun of it. And you look like a joke. You look as transparent to everyone else as you do to me. This isn't doing anything for Woman. This is just outing yourself as someone that will try to profit off Woman. How capitalistic of you. But you know what? Hey, if you want to support your local Woman, make sure you get yourself a pink or blue edition to do something. I mean, the money doesn't appear to go to any charities. The money doesn't go, apparently, to any prize pools. But Woman, buy their $500 monitors and enjoy the high performance and telling all your friends about how you saved the world. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Above, you'll find some links to watch more videos, as well as a nice big button to subscribe, which I hope you'll do.
Who are you?
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Blair, or the Illuminati, and today guys, we're going to be going through a subreddit that you guys have seen like be featured in other videos that I've done, and that is what could go wrong, which is just what could possibly go wrong when you watch this video. It is going to be extremely cringy, and I am, as per usual, very unprepared for it. So yeah, before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to make a quick little announcement. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be starting a podcast with Damien from MK. We're going to be co-hosting together. It's going to be a weekly thing. The podcast is called The Big Energy Podcast. It is actually going to have its first episode going up tomorrow on Tuesday, and the link for the channel will be down in the description box, so make sure to check that out. Make sure you are subscribed so that you guys don't miss out on the Illuminati and MK collaboration that apparently people have been asking for, but we decided to take it a step further. Damien's a really great guy. He's probably one of my pretty decent YouTube online internet people friends. I care for him pretty deeply, and I'm really happy that we have decided to come together to do this kind of big project together. So yeah, make sure to check it out, make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that first episode that's coming out tomorrow. So, with that being said, let's get right into the horrible, very bad cringe. So here we are, guys, on what could go wrong, and we're just gonna sort this thing by what's popping right now on the subreddit, and we're gonna look at Let's Rob the Pizza Guy. What could go wrong? Probably a lot. Let's see what happens. So they're taking his pizza bag and everything. Oh, this took a turn real quick. Did the pizza guy just... Damn, Papa John's getting intense! Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a bit intense. Okay, so that's first introduction to this subreddit, and I am, Papa John's yo, what the heck? I mean, that's pretty intense. Is that Papa John's? I don't know what it is. Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza. I don't know, one of you guys, but good on the pizza guy for being safe, I suppose. So this one is called What Could Go Wrong If I Ignore a Cross Sea Wave. All right. I mean, that looks really cool. That's gotta be dangerous, though. Oh god, get out of the way. Whoa. Where the hell did that happen? Also, don't ever fuck with the sea. The ocean is a scary place. The waves, they look so unassuming from time to time, but those bitches will kill you so quickly. Alright, so this one is What Could Go Wrong Hitting a Jump at 60 miles an hour with a Ford Raptor. Oh, Jesus, that's a Ford Raptor. Okay, that explains a lot. Let's see what happens. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh, that angle. Oh! Oh my god, his airbags went off and everything. Holy shit. My reaction too. That guy's car is fucked. Oh. Oh my god. How you gonna explain that one? Huh? That you just fucked your entire car. Is he rethinking his decisions right now in life? Oh my god. Please, yeah, slow-mo, because that's what I need to really add to this video. Okay, so good on Ford for at least, knowing that, whatever, that their car sensor's working, so at least this dude probably didn't get seriously injured by his own stupidity, but Oh man, aren't Ford Raptors, aren't these like expensive trucks too? Like, I'm not a truck person, obviously, as y'all can tell, but aren't those like kind of expensive? So like that's a really expensive car, and the bitch looks kind of totaled to me at that point. So, and if it's not totaled, it's going to shit ton of money put into repairs. So all of that is just a big yikes on trikes for me. Alright, so this next one is what could go wrong if a kid stands too close to the door. And it's followed up by it's a cross post from Kids Are Fucking Stupid. Oh, separate, I haven't covered in a bit. It says kid gets a mouthful of letters when the mailman comes by. Oh, okay, go on, I'm invested now.
Daddy, you know, see Daddy.
Oh, I see, they have a mailbox slot on their door. That's not funny at all. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, this poor kid! Just, then the mailman obviously probably had no idea, but if you do, it's around mail delivery time, because I don't know how it is over there. I'm assuming they're in the UK somewhere, just based on the accent, but, if you know it's like mail time, like you're in the US, I know my mailman shows up, you know, my UPS and FedEx people, they all show up at certain times of the day. So if you know that these people are showing up and you have a mail slot like that, I wouldn't really let my kid around the damn thing, but like, hey, here we have this video because they allowed it. Alright, so this one is what could go wrong if I do a science experiment in the kitchen. Probably nothing. I do love a good science experiment, so let's see what we're learning today, guys. Okay. So hi to all. This fucking... Oh boy.
Что будет, если кипяченое масло, которое я налил уже в сковородку, прыснуть обычной водой?
No, 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 no. Oh my god, no. Oh god.
Все уже готово. Вода. Кипяченое масло.
Oh.
Я надеюсь, то, что я
Famous last
не
words.
пострадаю.
Oh my fuck.
Итак,
No.
на счет
No.
3.
Ah!
Раз.
Don't do it.
Два.
Shit.
Три.
Ah! Fuck.
Ебать!
Yeah, no shit.
Ёбаный в рот! Ёбаный в рот!
Oh.
Ёбаный в рот! Блядь, мама! Что мне теперь делать? Мама! Блядь! Блядь!
Oh. Oh my god. You. Yeah, what could go wrong? That could go wrong. I'm pretty sure this kid's mom is gonna kill him. Pretty freaking sure. Alright, this next one's a car one, which... Idiots in cars gives me some anxiety, but okay. What could go wrong stealing a car? Let's find out. Alrighty. I'm assuming this cam we're watching is from a cop or something, maybe? Maybe it's not. Oh. Oh, we're some GTA shit happening. Oh, my. Good on the motorcyclist to just kind of run this dude over trying to steal this car. It's just so weird. Like there's more to the story I want to understand. Was he in the car? You know, like, did he just walk up to the car and decide, like, this is the car I'm gonna steal? Like, there's so many questions here, and I don't have the answer, but as I say with some of the stuff that I see on, you know, the Reddit shenanigans, I don't want to know the answer. Alright, so this next one is from Perfectly Cut Screams. It just says Grandma's Scooter. So you know that can't go wrong.
Surprise! Now we go your scooter now! We go your scooter!
Oh, scooter.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Aww. Oh my god! This grandma's so fucking excited, that could probably break her fucking hip. Like, are you kidding me? Seriously? What the frick? That's so mean. This poor grandma, she didn't deserve this. And honestly, that car should have been paying some fucking attention. Like, maybe it's different laws, but I thought pedestrians have the right of way if they're kind of like crossing. So, and she's wearing hot pink. It's not like, you know, she's like in camouflage or some shit. I don't know, like trying to hide. Like she's wearing bright fucking pink and she's in like a little red scooter. Like, why was this car not paying attention? I hope she's okay also. Alright, this just says, wasn't expecting that at all. Based on what I'm seeing right here, is he gonna leave his hand there? Someone's gonna throw a dart, and let me guess, the dart is gonna go into his hand instead. Like, I bet that's what's gonna happen. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, because I just ate popcorn, and I don't know if I can stomach this shit. Let's find out. Oh my god. Oh!
It's in his head. It's in your forehead.
Oh my god!
Take it out of your forehead.
Oh my god! That's 40 times worse. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm having a panic attack with this. How does that not hurt him? He didn't even react. I just don't understand. Okay, I'm good. We're going to the next one. Alright, this one is what could go wrong? This guy jumping on a trampoline over the fence. I don't know what that means, but let's find out. Okay. Oh, wait, I think... No. Please don't. I'm like, please don't hurt yourself. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, and he just walked it off. Love how the attendants are just standing there. They're just like, lol. That could have really, like, hurt... I'm sorry. That could have really hurt you. Why am I thinking about this shit? But I'm... Ugh. Alright, so this one's cross-posted from Idiots Nearly Dying. That sounds promising. And it's called What Could Go Wrong If I Spray Silly String with Sparkler. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh my god! They set her on fire. Oh, and she just lit up like a birthday cake too. Oh god, this poor, and you can see that it's 11 on the cake. This is an 11-year-old kid. Like, that's gotta be fucking humiliating that you get set on fire at your own birthday party. And it probably means she's gonna lose a lot of that beautiful long brown hair. That's just, at that point in your life, at that age, that's humiliating right now. Alright, this one is, what could go wrong? This is what will happen when you put a firecracker into the toilet. Ah, yes, I will put that sentence under things that I don't ever think about. But let's see what happens. God, this seems totally safe. Oh my god, you fucking idiot. I'm just gonna blow the toilet up or something. Oh my god. It cracked the toilet? What the fuck? That is not what I expected to happen. That's... Wow. Color me impressed. Hilarious. Sucks for this person, but wow. Alright, and the final one we're going to look at is cross-posted from A Normal Day in Russia, a subreddit I probably should be covering again in the future sometime soon. And it's just, what could go wrong if I drift my tank? Oh boy, probably nothing. Let's see what happens. I didn't know this was a thing you could even do to tanks, so... Alright, this man's getting some speed. Oh, and he's drifting. Ooh. Ooh, knocks out a light post. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that sucks. Yikes. Anyways, guys, so with that being said, that's where we're going to end today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave this video a like. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, make sure to check out the podcast. The first episode is coming out tomorrow. Links for the podcast will be in the description box down below. So again, guys, thank you so much for making it through another video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you
People were dropping compliments like, "Your skin looks amazing. What happened?" I love it. The ladies love it. That can't be a bad thing. That's my face a year ago before Curology. Man, I don't miss that. Whiteheads, blackheads, oily skin. Man, I had all of it. I tried all of it too.
So, YouTube, on one hand, this is a platform that I owe my career to. I'm always going to be grateful on some front because this is a platform that's granted me a lot of opportunities. It's allowed me to create this community with you guys. On the other hand, given how many people depend on YouTube for a living, I think the company has a responsibility to just be better about their policies and the way they enact features. And lately, YouTube has come under fire because of the way they've implemented, or rather, de-implemented verification. They have gone out of their way to de-verify already verified channels. So lately, you would be in one of two camps. Either you got this email right here saying that you no longer meet criteria for verification, or you got this email right here saying that you do meet criteria and that your channel is still verified. And it's just a situation that people don't understand. It feels like a slap to the face for a lot of people who worked very hard for many years on this platform. People with millions of subscribers we have seen get de-verified, and nobody really knows exactly why. But it is clear, based on this email, that they're focused on highly searched creators, artists, public figures, or companies. They're focused on creators, celebrities, or brands, as well as widely recognized outside of YouTube and have a strong presence online. So they're trying to foster a YouTube community based on people's popularity outside of YouTube. It doesn't make much sense, and it gives off this feeling that they're definitely pursuing celebrities and wide regarded personalities rather than, you know, these really unique and personalized and niche creators that are also important to YouTube and that shaped YouTube into what it is today. So it's caused a lot of backlash, but fortunately all that backlash has resulted in YouTube saying, okay, we gotta back off. So this information was relayed by website The Verge, and they provided a link to this blog post right here. Now this is actually the same post that is linked in this email that I got where my channel has remained verified. If you click here, it'll take you to this, and everything below this line is what I originally saw. They talked about the new look here where the check mark becomes this gray background. They talked about how authenticity and prominence are the two most important factors in determining whether a channel is eligible for being verified. And whereas before you had to have a minimum of 100,000 subscribers, now the criteria changed and they didn't really exactly detail what it takes now for people to stay verified or become verified, so there's more ambiguity now. But in light of the backlash, they have made some changes, and I'd like to read to you how they backtracked and how things are now. So it reads right here, updates to YouTube's verification program. This is an update posted at 3 p.m. on September 20th, 2019. This reads, yesterday we announced changes to the verification badge. The idea behind this update was to protect creators from impersonation and address user confusion. Really, because it caused more confusion. Every year we receive tens of thousands of complaints from creators about impersonation. Also, nearly a third of YouTube users told us that they misunderstood the badge's meaning, associating it with endorsement of content and not an indicator of identity. While rolling out improvements to this program, we completely missed the mark. We're sorry for the frustration that this caused, and we have a few updates to share. First, we heard loud and clear how much the badge means to you. Channels that already have the verification badge will now keep it and don't have to appeal. That is absolutely the right move. It's one thing to say from here on out, here's how we'll do things. It's another to backtrack and look back at channels that have already been verified and take that away from them, despite the fact that these channels earned that verification, at least most of them. A lot of people know that all of these channels that are getting de-verified are the real deal, and YouTube is stripping that away and saying you're not the real deal anymore, or you're not good enough to be verified as the real deal anymore. It made no sense. The post continued, we'll continue reviewing those channels to ensure we're protecting creators from impersonation. Just like in the past, all channels that have over 100,000 subscribers will still be eligible to apply.
tu sol.
That I think is also the right move. 100,000 people at that point, that's a lot of subscribers, and so I think that's a good benchmark for what you need in order to get verified and to ensure that people don't start impersonating you. Because if YouTube's goal really is to stop impersonation, then they cannot set that bar too high, because even people with 100,000 subscribers can start getting impersonated in some way. So it's unfair for them to go in and say, well, only people who have super high prominence get to get our attention when it comes to getting impersonated. Anyone below our standards don't get that privilege. That's a shitty thing to do, so it's good that they're still keeping this clear-cut baseline for how many subscribers you need to get this kind of verification, protection, this label, whatever you want to call it. The post and added will reopen the application process by the end of October. Going forward, we'll review those channels to verify their identity. If we determine that a channel is attempting to impersonate, we won't verify that channel and may take additional action. We have improved the process and will verify channels that are authentic. Your channel must represent the real creator, brand, or entity you're claiming to be. We'll look at a variety of factors to help verify your identity and may also ask for additional info or documentation. And they'll verify channels that are complete. Your channel must be public and have a description, channel icon, and content, and be active on YouTube. So all of this, I think, is very fair. They should absolutely check every submission. Have they not been doing that already? And then the post closed with yesterday. We also announced a new look for the verification badge that will be displayed consistently across screens. Due to all the changes we are announcing today, the new badge will roll out next year. So they're gonna focus on ensuring that the verification system is in place before making this cosmetic change right here, which I don't really care about. You can make it a check mark, a gray background bar, whatever it is. As long as the people who deserve to be verified are verified, that's all well and good. And also, Susan Wojcicki, she took to Twitter to make further clarifications on this. And by the way, she's the CEO of YouTube, for those who don't know. She said, to our creators and users, I'm sorry for the frustration and hurt that we caused with our new approach to verification. While trying to make improvements, we missed the mark. As I write this, we're working to address your concerns and we'll have more updates soon. And then she posted this update saying, we heard loud and clear how much the badge means to you. Channels that currently have verification will now keep it without appeal. We'll continue reviewing those channels to ensure we're protecting creators from impersonation. More on our changes, and then she links to that blog post. And for those wondering why this checkmark is so important, this article by The Verge highlights, I think, a lot of important elements to this. So first of all, the checkmark does in fact affect the likelihood that the video you post will show up. So if you are a verified channel, it is more likely that when people search for something, your video will come up on top versus channels that are not verified. It is known that verified content and channels take precedence over the ones that don't. There's also the fact that regardless of what YouTube claims the verification checkmark represents, the perspective from the outside will always be that channels with a distinct cosmetic difference are special in some way. So companies might look at verified channels and say, well, they're clearly more official than this other creator who isn't verified for whatever reason. There's a perception element to it. And so ACG, for example, the game reviewer, highlighted how it might be less likely that he might get review copies for video games from certain companies because his channel was going to be de-verified. He said that verification, that checkmark, that minor cosmetic difference does in fact affect how companies view a channel and its content and its prospects. And finally, when people interact with each other on YouTube, so if I go ahead and comment on another creator's content, my name has that check mark on it, so it's very easy for people to tell, okay, that's the real deal guy, and it's easy for people to interact with me in the comments and for other creators to network with each other knowing that actual bona fide creators that are verified are interacting with them. So there are multiple facets to the check mark beyond it being just a check mark. You know, it's not the be-all end-all for a channel, but it does have enough influence that people do seek out to get that verification from YouTube. so that the algorithm favors them or treats them more fairly, so that their channels are viewed more favorably outside of YouTube by companies who might be interested in working with them or sponsoring them, whatever it is, so on and so forth. In the end, I am glad YouTube did take a step back. It is unfortunate that they even thought about implementing this crackdown here in the first place. It is unfortunate that they even thought de-verifying channels that have already been verified, that are the real deal, that we know are the real deal, that they thought that was a good idea in the first place. It is unfortunate that we have to cause this much ruckus for YouTube to realize, oh, what we're about to do now is really stupid, we're gonna back off. But at the very least, they did acknowledge that they made a mistake and they pulled back. Now I wish they would fix other stuff that's really wonky with YouTube. So for example, right here, Lacey Green a few days ago talked about how her channel was suspended at one point because her content was flagged for impersonation. Now, this is the important bit. She was suspended for impersonating Lacey Green, who is herself. I'm sure you see the contradiction there. It makes absolutely no sense. And then apparently, a Real Human manually reviewed Lacey's appeal to this and upheld the suspension of her channel because Lacey Green impersonated Lacey Green. She was herself. That was her error. So weird crap like this happens across the board. I hope she got her channel back. I'm not sure. Okay, so it reads right here, update, YouTube decided that I am not impersonating myself and finally let me back into my account. So that's good, but situations like these where people's channels get suspended for bizarre reasons, this stuff shouldn't be happening in the first place. There's the fact that YouTube has stopped displaying exact follower and subscriber counts as of September, and so if you go to a website like Social Blade, where a lot of people keep track of analytics and stuff, you can see now it's all by 1K increments rather than exact values. And last but not least, there's the demonetization or wrongly flagging videos aspect of YouTube. This is something that I tweeted because one of my videos, the NBA 2K gambling video, one of them got flagged for being inappropriate, after which there was a manual review, and then they said, oh, great, actually, it doesn't violate any policies, it isn't inappropriate, our bad, except at that point, the views had peaked, and I had lost all of that revenue because YouTube reviewed the video so late. Like over 24 hours after that video was posted is when they realized that their AI had made a mistake and they provided no recompense. So this happens to a lot of people. The demonetization, the automatic flagging, YouTube punishing a video before they can truly fully verify whether it meets guidelines or not. So all of this compounds, you know? If this badge verification fiasco was just like one thing by itself, an isolated incident, then maybe there wouldn't be so much backlash. But the fact that YouTube keeps making these kinds of mistakes, the fact that they keep baffling people who depend on this platform and kind of doing things that cripple people's livelihoods and dependence on YouTube, all of that is what pisses people off. And while I do commend them for actually listening and taking a step back in this scenario, I just hope they can altogether prevent this kind of stuff from happening and actually start enacting things that feel like a progress, like a step forward for a lot of people like myself who depend on this platform. It's stuff like this that makes people want to turn to Patreon or these external crowdfunding sources for additional revenue, because you never know what's going to happen with YouTube, whether they'll take away your verification, whether they'll demonetize your videos, your whole channel. You never know. That's why it is important, I think, to have an alternate source if you don't feel confident that YouTube is gonna stick by you, which is why I have my own Patreon. It's just in case. There's just a level of not being sure about what the future holds for YouTube, what their priorities are. It feels like they're prioritizing your Will Smiths over your bona fide content creators. It's disheartening to see scenarios like these constantly play out, but I'm glad that people spoke up, and that people speaking up was ultimately enough to force YouTube's hand to retract their attempt to de-verify people and push for celebrities and recognize prominent entities to take priority. So that's my take on this whole situation. I'd love to hear what your take is on YouTube backtracking and backpedaling on all of this in the comments below. With that, I would like to end this news update and discussion video. Thank you for tuning in. To be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.